Hi everyone, and welcome back to Rise and Slay, where we get a bunch of things done around the house. Today's video is jam-packed with cleaning motivation room to room. I'm getting ready to start cooking for Thanksgiving, but before that I just want to have a clean home, and if you're in the same boat or if you simply need to clean, I hope you will turn me on and clean with me today. I'm starting off with a messy tour, of course, and then we're, as always, starting in the kitchen because, you know, I hate to leave all of the food, the crumbs on the counters to just dry out. There's a lot to do today, so let's get right into it. We go hiking a whole lot, so I bought these waters to bring along to our hikes, and I just never had the chance to put them away, so I'm just putting those away now. After washing all of the dishes, you will always see me cleaning the entire sink area. I have always done this because I find it very satisfying, and it just feels like it completes the whole dishwashing process. And recently I also found out that the kitchen sink has more bacteria than a toilet bowl does, which really grossed me out. So I will make sure to continue doing it every single time. In this corner, I keep all of the fresh potatoes and onions in the basket, but I've been really wanting to create a coffee/tea bar nook because I drink so much tea and coffee. I was thinking maybe to turn this area into the bar, or maybe to create a whole separate area where the kitchen table is now, using the white glass cabinet. If you have any thoughts on it, let me know where you think I should create the coffee nook, and let me know if you would like to see a video of me creating the bar nook. After wiping clean all of the counter spaces, I had to fill up this jar of nuts because it was getting pretty low. We always have 3 jars of our favorite products that we eat the most at the time. At the moment, we have nuts, coffee, and honey, but it varies all the time. At one point, we had popcorn kernels that we were obsessed over, going through those like crazy. I like to have them out for easy access because we go through them so quickly. Onto the kitchen table, I'm going to scrub and wipe it with a soapy wet sponge to give it a complete clean and shine. And lastly, I'm putting the chairs up so that I can do the floors. I always do the floors last, and a kitchen is not complete without changing the towel to a fresh, clean towel. Our living room area is always a complete mess. We like to wind down here at night, and in the mornings I work out on the mat here with my daughter. Me and my coworker at the moment are actually challenging each other to work out every single day on our days off of work for the next couple of months. We figured this would just keep us on track with working out. Plus, it's so healthy and beneficial for so many different ways. I just want to feel healthy and fit, and exercising helps my mood and also my acne to keep at bay. It's also helpful for your immune systems. We can all use that with the winter coming up on us. If you want to start working out but just don't have the motivation, I really encourage you to challenge yourself and your friend as a competition to see if you can maybe work out every single day for the next X amount of weeks or months until it really becomes a habit of yours. It's just a great way to keep you working out even when you don't feel like it, and to just have another person to kind of motivate you a little bit. I decided to remove the couch cushions and vacuum under there because the new vacuum that I got, it has the little vacuum adjuster to kind of clean the small areas. Surprisingly, it wasn't that dirty. It usually is very messy under there, but it was not bad at all. I still went through it because I've already removed the cushions. The flour that I have there is a real flour. It's dried and it tends to shed, especially when like my daughter touches it. So I just had to vacuum up there. These French doors can always use a wipe down. With a 2-year-old, there's always little fingerprints on him. I've just learned to live with it because I would have to be wiping it 24/7 to keep it clean. After I wiped that, I'm just continuing with the rest of the dusting. Now I am just dusting all the areas that need to be dusted and wiped, and my daughter always grabs the phone whenever she sees that I'm kind of busy and occupied. She takes the chance to grab my phone because I don't let her use my phone often, so she will grab it when she sees that I'm kind of not paying attention. The reading nook area wasn't too bad, it just needed some tidying up, and then I gave it a good vacuum. This plant here is kind of looking rough. I think it's a summer plant, and because it's next to the window, it gets the cold and it's kind of just dying on me a little bit. But I'm trying to save it. I'm not sure if I'm overwatering it. I'm just having a difficult time with it. It does need a lot of light, so I can't move it away from the window, but the cold is making it kind of shrivel up. In my bedroom, I'm making the bed quickly. Then I'm going to dust all of the flat surfaces in there. My room has 3 large windows, so there's a lot of sunlight coming throughout the day, and dust tends to collect much more quickly for some reason when there is bright light coming in. So I have to dust in here weekly to really keep up with the dust. But I really wouldn't have it any other way. I absolutely love my large windows and the natural light that it brings from the outdoors. It helps me to go to sleep on time, wake up naturally with a light too, and I just love that brightness. It keeps me kind of awake throughout the day. And now I'm just wiping all of the mirrors in here. I had to get a new full-length mirror because somehow my daughter broke the last one I had, and I was really actually glad and relieved she did because it was one of those cheap ones, the unaesthetically pleasing ones, and it was just time for a new one. Anyways, I'm really loving this new one because it goes well with my lamps that I already have in my room, and it comes with those little hook-ons that you put on the door. You don't need to make any holes in the doors either, you just hang it, and it just keeps it away and out of reach from my 2-year-old that just loves to get into everything. Flying to the forces above this life. I'm pretty proud to say that I've kept this one plant alive for so long. It's been over 2 years since I bought it. It's almost as old as my daughter is, and it's still thriving and still releasing those beautiful white flowers once in a while. I just repotted it into a larger pot, and I'm hoping that it will stay with us even longer. It makes me happy when it just keeps releasing those beautiful white flowers because I know it's still doing okay, and I'm just so surprised that I've actually kept a plant alive for such a long time. Inspired by the ones that were left behind us, we fell for the light of a foreign sky, flying to the forces above this life. In the master bathroom, I am removing everything off of the counters to completely wipe the counters clean in every corner of the sink area. And then I'm going to continue on to the mirror. I also used a magic eraser to scrub the inside of the sink. One of my favorite products for the bathroom is the magic eraser, especially for the shower area. A trick to give your sinks an extra shine is to use some Windex to wipe them. This tray here always gets really soiled, but I love having a tray out with all of my products that I want to use and use the most. That way I actually use them if they're out and I see them. And that way I don't forget about them somewhere in a cabinet. I like using disposable disinfectants for the toilet area because it's just so dirty there. I just wish they never went up on the price after the COVID thing. But I make sure to only use it for the toilet bowl so they do last me a long time. The bathtub needed a scrub, so I'm just spraying it with this disinfectant spray, wiping it clean, all of the dust around there, and then I'm going to scrub the inside with a magic eraser. This has definitely become one of my favorite products for the area because it does get all of the scum, especially in the shower area. It takes away all of those watermarks. Now that the house is all completely clean, it is time to do the floors. I'm going to start vacuuming from this side of the house and then continue on to the room, the living room, and all the way into the kitchen. Whenever I'm vacuuming, I like doing it thoroughly, lifting things and moving things around to vacuum underneath the things to really feel satisfied with the cleaning There might not even be anything under there, but I guess I've just always done it that way. Thank you guys for stopping by to watch my video. I hope you guys found it somewhat motivating, and I hope it got you to get up from the couch and clean something in your house. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment below. I like reading your comments. I read each and every one of them, and stick around for more. My next video, I know, will be a extension of the Christmas decorating and getting ready for Christmas vibes. If you want to see that, stick around on my channel to see more. Hope to see you guys on the next one.